Hello kids, time for legends. Chinese legends. Here, see all the legends books, okay? So learn Chinese. I'm gonna tell you all the legends about Chinese legends. Hi, good morning everybody and welcome back. And today I'm gonna tell you about the story about king. Okay, I know you're gonna love it. This is called 三个王子. That means 3 prince. Okay, this is the story about the prince. Okay, a long time ago, 1,000 years ago, there is a king. Okay, who is very wise and very good in arrow shooter, you know, and managed to become a king. Okay, so when he became a king and he got 3 sons, okay, and so one day he bring the whole family to go for a hunting. Okay, all right. During night time, it's getting dark. The day is getting dark, so he has all the army, everybody, you know, build the camp so they can spend the night in there. Okay. And also, you know, over there long time ago it's cold, so since he got the army, they build fire and then they cook, you know. They mainly, you know, hunting the animal, so they cook the animal for food, those kind of things. So when they have this camp inside, they have fire, you know, so the king sit down there and looking at the fire burning all those wood. Okay, suddenly somebody say, hey, we are run out of wood. We got to go to pick up some wood so we can have the fire continue to keep us warm at night. Okay, and while the king sitting down there, he has a thought. He was thinking something else in his mind, and he was thinking, what if I die? I have 3 sons. Which one I can, you know, make them a king? Okay, I got to find a good one, but I don't know. I have 3 sons in there, so which one is the best one to be a king? So once the you know, the army, the people who say, oh, king, we need to go out to get some woods, you know, so we can have we can burn this wood at night, and we're gonna go now. And the king suddenly said, no, wait a minute, you guys don't go. I want all my sons go to pick up the wood. And then the wife, the queen, suddenly said, excuse me, we have all the army, why would we have to use our sons to go out to pick up the woods, you know, and they are very cold right now, you know, it's snowing, all that kind of things, you know, at night. And the king said, my wife, let me make up this mind, okay, make up this decision, okay, don't worry, I need all my sons, all of them going out to pick the wood, okay. And the wife said, okay, fine, you can have the 2 sons, okay? The little one, the baby one, just let him stay at home, you know, it's cold, he's still young. But the king said, no, I need all of them, the 3 of them going out to pick some wood now, okay? It doesn't matter, he's gonna be okay, just let them, 3 of them going out, all of them. And then the little one mumbling, oh, I don't want to go, those kind of things, you know. But the king already says so they have to follow. So immediately the first son, immediately ran out very quick. You don't even see him anymore. He just went, take off very quick. Now only left the number 2 brothers and the baby. The baby still mumbling. So the thing, guess what? The second brother, he didn't go out first. First, before he go, he tried to dress up the baby. Okay, try to dress him up nicely so he keep him warm. Okay. So before he left, okay, so he dressed up. So the king saw it. The king, in his mind, think, this is kind of look good, You still taking care of your baby. You're not rushing out to go out to pick up the wood, okay? So after he dressed his baby up, the baby brother, then he left. They both left in different direction, okay? Then, when time passed by, and suddenly, the wife still mumbled. The wife said, you send the kids going out there. I don't know, is it going to be safe? It's cold. Maybe got eaten by animal, blah, 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 Before she finished mumble, suddenly somebody come in. Hey, look who is coming back. The second brother, the second son came home with a whole bunch of wood. There's a wet one, there's a dry one, everything in there. And then he's the first one arrived. And then the king said, why you come home so quick? You got a wet stick in there. How are you gonna burn? And the second son said, wait a minute, Papa. Look what I can do for you, okay? So the second son immediately, he, open up the sticks. There are some dry one. There are some wet one. So he pick up the dried stick and then he burn, he make fire with the dry one. So the dry one, once the dry one has the fire start burning, and then he used the wet one to circle around to let it dry by the fire, okay? So the second son tell the king, you see, now my wet wood will dry. Then we can use it. Okay? So the king doesn't say anything, of course, the king only has it in his mind. Now, after that, somebody come home. Who's coming home? Oh, the oldest brother come home. He came home with all the dry one, the dry stick. So the king say, my son, why you went off the first one and then you came home after the second brother? Why it takes you so long? And then the first son said, Papa, because I'm trying to pick up all the dry one. You see, all the wood are dry. There's no wet one in here. That's why it takes me longer time. Now, the papa hear that, okay, fine. And finally, who come home? The baby one. The baby one came home with what? All the wet stick. It's only few stick, maybe 3 or 4. The papa said, what happened to you? Where's all the stick? The baby said, he didn't answer. He only came home with all the wet stick, with lousy couple stick. So lazy. But he doesn't say anything, of course, So all of them already arrived home. So what happened? You see, all of them arrived home, you see. So they burn their things, how they do it. So the papa in here, there, you see that? And all the son in there, you see? All the son. You see the son? The baby, the big son, the second son. You see that? Or maybe this is the wife. This is the son. 1, 2, 3. Okay? You see that? Now, okay, now the wife is there. Yeah, because they are wearing the traditional clothes. This is the king, this is the wife, this is the 3 sons. Okay? See that? So now all the sons got home and they have the wood. Okay? They burn. Now everybody going back to sleep. Now the king start talking to his wife. And then the king said, my queen, okay, you know why I'm asking our 3 sons to go out to pick the wood? This is why, okay, I'm telling you why I need them to go to pick up the wood. So I can find a solution to choose who is going to take over my kingdom, who is the best person, okay, the best suitable king for future king, okay. But the wife said, but they all come home with all the stick, okay. They bring whatever you ask for. Now the king said, no, you are wrong. I can see, okay. See, he said, the first son going out, and he takes long time. He choose all the dry stick to bring it home, which means that he is very careful, okay? He does things, all the thing with a lot of consideration, carefully thinking, and it takes so long, okay? And that means you do not do judgment, sometimes in a difficult situation, you got to make your own judgment quickly. So if you are so careful, it may not be good, okay? You think too much, okay? Now, the last one is a lousy. He doesn't care. He just pick up anything. He just came home. That is not good for the kingdom too, okay? One is too lousy. One is too careful. Now, only left out the second one. Why the second one? I think is a perfect one, because the second one, he go out to pick up the white one, the dry one. Then he managed to use the dry one to make fire, and then to use the wet one, the wet stick, to circle around to make it dry. So this is a good way to determine how, when the country facing a situation, he knows how to handle appropriately, okay? Plus, he also have a good heart. You know what is a good heart mean? That means before he left, he take care of his own little baby brother first by, clothing him, make sure he wear the clothes, warm, the shoes, everything. So this is a perfect king for the future, which is a king supposed to care for his people, supposed to make a decision based on the time, what is the best choice, you got to do it correctly. So this is the way I asked my 3 sons to go out to make to find the wood. So in other words, that I can see who is the perfect candidate for my for the future kingdom, okay? So this is how the king choose the son, by watching them, the way how they do the decision, okay? So this is the story tell you about, okay? Whatever you do, okay, you got to think, okay? And then what is the best possible way? You got to be flexible, okay? And also you got to have a heart, a good heart, a compassion. Those are very important, okay? A compassion, kind. You cannot just to do the thing and then without caring for other people, okay? So this is the best things for future king. So I hope you learn something from this story, okay? As a human being, you got to see the situation, flexible, and also show your compassion, okay? Love, those are very important, okay? So I hope you enjoy this story, and we will see you again. And please don't forget, if you like, to share and then to subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.